I think we all have our own little worlds, almost like places that we like to disappear to, whether those places are in games, in our rooms, in our hobbies. Each thing can make a whole little bubble just for you. I first experienced something like that when I used to stay up very late. I had a very serious record of sleeping all day and then waking up during the night, and I believe it was because of something called revenge bedtime procrastination, which, if you haven't heard of it, it basically means you regret how you spent the hours of your day, and so you stay up late willingly to make up the hours that you lost. And I, personally, have done that before in the past. Luckily, I've grown out of it, but because I tried it, it made the world feel a lot smaller. Nighttime feels a lot more personal than daytime. Well, that's how I felt back then. And it felt very, consistent and nice. And everything is in darkness. It has its own atmosphere, and it's super good. I love it a lot. So, ever since I experienced that, I like to enjoy my own atmosphere that I make with my own room, or literally anything at all. I do enjoy the atmospheres in the games as well. Playing your favorite games and customizing them is really fun. Specifically Minecraft, I love making things on there that really match with what I'm trying to capture, I guess. And it's just nice to just enjoy the vibe that your atmosphere gives off, including music as well. I love music, though I will say I am completely outclassed by my sibling, who is basically like they live and breathe music. So my love for music is purely for personal enjoyment, while their love for music is all-encompassing. It is crazy. But besides that, having the right music to fit your atmosphere and just play in the background really helps to, make you feel like your space is your own little bubble from wherever you are. I think it's nice. And that's why I think it's good, because before I had my actual room being my bubble, basically, if you have a room, or this technically even counts for video games or any customization, anything really, if you have some sort of space that you can just alter or anything, and you can fill it with your own little decoration, style, anything at all, things like music, things like lighting, things like the decorations you chose, and the things that you like all just make such a lovely atmosphere. And I think for me, that's like my own little world. Before, I kind of, struggled with having my room be very bland, to put it bluntly. But over time, I got my things like my LED lights, and I got these, I would call them curtain or cloth drapes. And now I've strung them up along my walls and everything, but I still need to get better at them since I don't have, it's a confident placement for them, so sometimes I take them down if I ever need to take a picture or anything. And things like cleanliness. I just enjoy things being very simple and tidy. And besides, I've never been much of a collector, so decorations aren't always on my priority list, though I do really like them. And I do try to keep things in certain spaces, and I like that it all comes together and feels like your own little world. I did have my safe space or little world in video games and stuff, in Minecraft, and when I used to play Roblox or anything like it as a kid. Those used to be my little personal bubbles, but now I'm glad I have my own personal bubble. But if you're not able to have one physically, games are a really nice way to have it as well. I even used to really like VR chat for said reason. Not talking to people specifically, but going to cool worlds and seeing what people have made and being able to move around in it as if you were almost really there is really cool. And so I love all these types of atmospheres and all these little worlds, basically. And it's so nice. And that's why I think that, funnily enough, VR chat perfectly describes it. there's different worlds you can join, and each one has its own little vibe, 3D model and design, and it even has music sometimes. And that's the vibe the world gives, and it just feels like a nice little bubble. And so that's why I love it in games and even in real life. And they mean so much to me. They've helped me during the hardest times to find that just a space, a place where you can just be. It's so helpful. I really enjoy it, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I have so many good memories and making all kinds of cool houses and everything on Minecraft, seeing what I can do in different games on Roblox when I was a kid, and just trying out new VR chat worlds when I used to play. And overall, I just really love my physical space, luckily, even though I'm super lucky to have it. And I'm still gonna keep modifying it until, I don't know, I guess there's no need to limit it. But yeah, and that's why I love these little personal bubbles. And I find them to be so nice. And yeah, it's funny enough, staying up late at night kind of gave me the blueprint for it when I made my all the little personal worlds and games and now in real life. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and listening to me ramble a lot. I know, it was a very kind of weird topic, but I just really like these things. The atmosphere and everything feels so nice. And I adore it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, baby birds.